of the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, one of the clubs collaborating today. I would like to welcome everybody to have fun in today's joint meeting. I am absolutely buzzing and happy to see all of your bright faces, whether you're from Indonesia, Malaysia, or even any other country, especially to our awesome friends from PPTD Toastmasters Club, Persatuan Perkhidmatan Tadbir, and Diplomatik Toastmasters Club of Malaysia. Seriously, it's very fantastic to have all of you beam in for this epic team up. So, our theme tonight. Tonight, we're all about Borderless Voices and Breathless Earth. It sounds quite grand, right? Basically, it means that we are here to chat, laugh, learn together, and maybe even save the planet one speech at a time, all without needing our passports because we are doing this meeting virtually. Hopefully, one day we can meet up in person. So we will need our passports to travel, right? So, as public servants from both Malaysia and Indonesia, I think we're pretty good at the serious stuff. But tonight, let's loosen up a little bit and let our voices shine in today's meeting. And hey, while we're at it, let's give a little shout out to Mother Earth. She could use some good vibes. Now, for our word of the day, our word of the day today is thrive. Thrive. Let's sprinkle that word around like confetti tonight. And this whole joint meeting, I feel like it's like a Toastmasters party, but with a slightly more organized speaking. And a massive virtual high five to the awesome folks from PPTD and from Friendship Toastmasters Club that made this meeting a possibility. Cheers and have a fun and amazing night, everyone. So to our fellows at PPTD and Friendship, before I hand over to the Toastmaster of the meeting, please allow me to do a brief presentation, especially for our first timers, about what Toastmasters is, so that they could familiarize themselves with the concept of a Toastmaster club. All right, so welcome to the MoF x PPTD joint meeting. First of all, I would like to start with an explanation about what Toastmasters is. So Toastmasters International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs, exactly like the one that we are doing today. We are having a collaboration between two countries because members of Toastmasters are spread internationally within 144 countries and with more than 14,700 clubs. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. In Toastmasters, we have quite a few pathways that we could choose to public human. Am I still audible and visible to everyone? All right, all right. I was just worried that my internet was disconnected for a little bit there. All right, let's continue. In every Toastmasters meeting, we usually have around 3 sessions, maybe more in different clubs. We have one of the sessions being the prepared speech, in which it is the session where members get to deliver their speeches and projects to finish their pathways. The second one is the table topics, which is the impromptu speech session that can be joined by all participants. Whether you're a member or a guest, you are free to join table topics. And lastly, we have our evaluation session, where we will receive feedback from the general evaluator and their team of role takers. Here are the meeting roles of today's meeting. We have Toastmasters of the meeting, table topic master, general evaluator, timer, grammarian, counter, and ballot counter. We will get to know the people who will be taking role later on in the meeting. Here are the benefits that you might expect to get from joining Toastmasters. The first one, of course, is to improve your public speaking Through that, you could build your self-confidence and self-awareness and practice writing speeches and presenting in a group setting. You could maximize your potential and get unlimited personal growth with the various competitions that we have in Toastmasters. You can also build your leadership skills by participating as an exco or as a district author, work on networking in a supportive environment, and gain a competitive advantage in the workplace with everything that you've learned in Toastmasters. Please use this QR code and this link tree to access more information about the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club and PPTD Toastmasters Club of Malaysia. And with that, I officially call today's joint meeting to open. Give a round of applause, everybody. All right. Thank you so much. I give the control to our Toastmaster of the evening, to Toastmaster Irene. The time and screen is yours.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Akara, for introducing to us about the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. And with that, maybe I want to say welcome to a collaboration meeting between Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club and PPD Toastmasters Club. Yay! So I think this is the first time for us to have a collaboration meeting from club from another country, which is Malaysia. And it's a great thing for us that we can have this collaboration meeting, and I hope that we can have another collaboration meeting maybe in the future. So we have the agenda for today: Borderless Voices, Breathless Earth. So we celebrate World Environment Day, and this joint meeting we will have another session that will be explained later. But maybe I want to tell you that in this Toastmaster, especially for the first timer, we will have 3 sessions. First, prepare speech session where our members will deliver their speech based on their Pathways project. And second session is table topic session. So in here is not only member can participate, but also guests to be Toastmaster, you can participate in here. So it's like impromptu speaking, and you can deliver your speech that will be later by our table topic master. And third session, it will be evaluation session. So we will have evaluation feedback from personal evaluator, grammarian, accountant, and many other role takers. So in here, welcome to our meeting for today. Everyone, just spread your smile, kindness, because we will just have fun in here. And with that, maybe we want to begin our first session, which is prepare speech session. But before that, maybe we want to know who will be the role takers for today. So let us call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Samuel, to introduce us to the role takers for today. Toastmaster Samuel, the screen is yours.
Hi, happy morning, everyone. As a respect of Indonesia cultures, because let me paint a pictures. Because in Malaysia we will say good evening, but in Indonesia they will practice happy morning. So that's why morning is the most energetic. So that's why we call it happy morning. So as a general evaluators, my job is to monitor what's supposed to happen in this meeting and what not supposed to happen in this meeting. What about the meeting flow? Is it fluent, or is there anything I can provide an enhancement advice towards PPTD club and MoF club? And on top of that, I would like to call out, is it just need to clarify, is that I need to call out grammarian counters and timers for me, right? Okay, sorry, that's a culture difference. No worry, I will do that. Let me call upon our grammarian of the day, English teacher of the day, Toastmaster Akara, to explain your role.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samuel. Hello, everybody. As you can see from my name, I will be your grammarian in today's meeting. So sometimes people are afraid of the grammarian because they are afraid of being judged for using English. Not at all. We will all be learning together, because what I will be doing as a grammarian is that I will be taking note of, maybe I would say, misuses. Let's not use the word mistakes because it sounds so negative. Misuses of English grammar, but don't worry, it is not to judge you. Rather, we will be taking note of that to learn together so that we could improve on our grammar in the future. It is also my responsibility to introduce to you the word of the day. So as I've mentioned in the beginning, our word of the day today is thrive. Thrive means to grow in an environment. So if you're thriving, it means you're growing so well in a certain environment. You could use it in a sentence such as, in university, while I was studying biology, I thrived and got high scores. That's how you would use thrive in a sentence. I will be putting the word of the day in the chat box to remind you to use the word of the day. That's all. Thank you so much. Back to you, our GE Toastmaster Samuel.
All right. Thank you so much for the word of the day. Thrive. Hope that everyone, no matter is member or guest, we thrive through this meeting. And now I will call upon our counters to explain the roles. Counters, Nurain from PPTD Toastmasters.
Hi. Hi, happy morning.
Yes, happy morning.
Hello, everybody. This will be my very first encounter role. I think I love this role because in order to thrive in professional speaking, we have to eliminate the filler or crutch words in our speeches. I think this is the quickest way to appear professional when speaking. Therefore, I will count the words such as like just now I pronounced, I mentioned so I will count it throughout the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nurain. Yes, make sure my pronunciation is correct. And lastly, I will introduce our timer of the day, the timekeepers, Toastmaster Muwasan, to explain your role.
Okay. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Samuel. Yeah. You can call me Yanta. I'm from Ministry of Finance Toastmaster Club. I will be acting as your timer today. So we will have 3 sessions. That prepare speed session, table topic, and evaluation. In prepare speed session, the speakers will have 5 to 7 minutes to deliver their speech. 5 is minimum, 7 is maximum, and exception for ice-breaking speech, it will be around 4 until 6 minutes, and of course, 4 is minimum, 6 is maximum. The next session, table topic session, all speakers in this session can deliver their speech as an impromptu speech, 1 until 2 minutes. And the last session for evaluator, you will have 2 until 3 minutes. And of course, for speaker in every session, you will still have 30 seconds left to wrap up your speech. So later on, I will use so you will see this screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I have lagging in my computer. So sorry. I don't know what happened to my Zoom. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't know why I have difficulty to change my virtual background. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, am I back? Yeah. I'm really sorry. I think because I raised my hand too long. I don't know. It has some effect somehow. I don't know. You can see from my background, to reminder of your speech, it will become green if you pass the minimum time limit, yellow yellow in the middle of the time limit, and after the time limit it will be red, and that's the sign you will have 30 seconds left to wrap up your speech. This is it. You can see the timer here. Okay. I think that's all from me. I'm sorry for the technical issue with the application. I will give it back to you, Toastmaster Samuel. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yantan. I understand that sometimes technologies have some errors, so no worry, as long the entire meeting goes smooth. So thank you so much for grammarian, accountants, and timers. So this is the other hand of my tech team. We call it tech team. And on the other hand, I do have the evaluators team. So no worry, in the entire sessions, this both will help me out. And in the end of the meeting, I will generate my general evaluator reports. Yes. Before I pass it to Toastmaster of the day, let me paint everyone a pictures. If anyone who uses word of the day, could you guys give them a thumbs up so that to give them encouragement to use more? See, I help grammarian to sell the word of the days. No worry, I got you, Toastmaster Akara. So without further ado, let me pass the control to Table Topic Masters to run the show. Toastmaster Daya from Ministry of Finance. Hi, Toastmaster. Could you unmute yourself? Yes.
Oh, okay. So this session, a table topic, right?
Yes, it's a table
okay.
topic session.
Okay, thank you so much, our GE, Toastmaster Samuel, and all other role takers. Hi, everyone. I'm Ilmi. I'm from Ministry of Finance Master Club. I will be your table topic, table Toastmaster of the meeting. Yay! Basically, table topic. Today's theme is, wait for a minute. Today's stream is Borderless Voice, Breathless Earth. So this title topic is dedicated to our Earth and learn more about how the act that we can act to our Earth. So the table topic is, I will explain you in short about table topic itself. Table topic is chance to member to develop the skills to impromptu speaking. The table topic help train members to quickly organize and express their thoughts. So if you have story based on the questions or statement that I will give to you, please show your engagement to have a table topic speech. And also you can think of the table topic speech as a mini speech with an opening, body, and conclusions. Don't worry, we're not judging you here. We learn together here, and your voice matters, ultimately for our Earth. And also, this provides a speaking opportunity for any members who is not in duty in the meeting agenda. Guests might also participate if they wish. So each speaker is required to speak for 1 until 2 minutes. Participants are disqualified. I mean, you are ineligible if you pass 2 minutes 30 seconds, because timer will count your speech times. And also, I will remember you about today's word is strive. So please take this chance to deliver your message about the world. So the play is, I will give you the question or statement and you will give your speeches. The timer will start count your speech for the first word that you said. I hope that's clear for everybody, and I will share the share screens to you. Wait for a second. I have 20 minutes, so please make sure you take this chance wisely, because it will be your chance to show to the world that your voices matter. Am my screens visible for everyone? I hope, yeah. So these presentations will show you the question, and also you will have 1 until 2 minutes to deliver your speech. And as I mentioned, the theme is Borderless Voice, Breathless Earth. Like our Toastmaster of the meeting mentioned, that it is the celebrations of the World Earth Day of the International Day. So the word of the day, thrive, like Toastmaster Samuel mentioned. If some of us mention thrive, please give your thumbs up, and it will show the what is the it will show our appreciations to the speaker. So without any further ado, who wants to be the first one to deliver your voice about the earth? Please raise your hand and I will call your name. Please, everyone. Oh, or I will just mention your name. Please be brave.
Timer has
Oh.
raised his hand.
Oh, timer is on duty, I think. Because timer don't mind me. So if anyone want to give a shot to deliver your table topic, it is impromptu speech. So, or I will challenge
I would like to
Toastmaster
try.
Anis. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anis. Okay, the statement is the need to save our earth. Why is it urgent to act? Toastmaster Anis, the need to save our earth. Why is it urgent to act? The word of the day is strive. So take a chance to mention the word of the day. And if you're ready, Toastmaster Anis.
Green. When we see green, we feel lively. We feel we're alive. As we are living in this beautiful earth, we want to continue feel the lively, amazing, and beautiful feelings about this earth, which help us to pursue our life, to pursue our journey, to face all the obstacles, all the challenges in our life. The earth where we are living on in now need all of us to thrive together to preserve the green, the living things, so that we can live in harmony together, to thrive together with all those living beings, in order we can achieve whatever we want in our life. Stay green, and it is urgent to make everything remain green forever. Thank you.
Wow, such a nice speech for Toastmaster Anis, everyone. I hope you can give applause for Toastmaster Anis. And what the word that I remember is, we have to keep this earth green because this earth is provide us alive. Oh my God, that's a word of the day, I think, from Toastmaster Anis. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anis, for motivating us to take a act, even if it's small act to our earth, because the earth need us. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anis, for such a beautiful word. And I want to move to another table topic speaker who wants to challenge yourself to deliver your voice about the earth. Because your voice matters. We can learn from all of you together here. Please, if you want to take a chance.
Yes, we have the name in our chat box.
Oh.
We have distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farisan who would like to take the challenge.
Oh, so this is the new cultures also for Toastmaster, Ministry of Finance Toastmaster, yeah, Toastmaster Samuel. Thank you so much. Oh, can you please mention it again?
Oh, we do have distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farisan, President of PPTD, would like to take on the challenge.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sam. Toastmaster Wan, are you there? May I see your face?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, great. Good evening. Happy morning, Toastmaster 1, DTM 1. I will share the screen. I think we can learn a lot, yeah, from DTM 1. Okay, this is about the pollution. The pollution is global threat. What do you think, Toastmaster 1? Oh, I think this is a difficult subject to talk about because we know that pollution is a problem. But let's see what Toastmaster 1 thought about the pollution itself. Toastmaster 1, what do you think? Pollution is a global threat. Pollution is a global threat. What do you think? Toastmaster 1.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Pollution is a global threat. What do I think? I think this is very evident. If you can see that every day, especially living in a city like Jakarta or Kuala Lumpur, the air pollution is very, very bad. Well, in Jakarta, maybe you call macet, I'm not sure, but in KL, we call it traffic jam. So you can, for hours, you will be in a car, be in the traffic jam for 2 hours to go from Bangi, my place, to KL, sometimes even 3 hours. So I think the pollution, I can just imagine the pollution, but luckily I'm in the car with the aircon, it's very nice. But when I look outside, there are people, right? People are selling, buy my things, Assam, or I don't sure, uncle, tok, uncle, please buy. But imagine the pollution that all these unlucky people that have to bear. I heard the statistic saying that there are a lot of people have died from inhaling all this polluted air because the living, I think the health benefit a lot of people, especially in hot weather. I've seen that people have died from this pollution. So this is a threat to the health of all these people, polluted people who are unable to live a nice home. So the most important, what can we do? Can we leave our car and use the public transport? Are we willing? We need to ask ourselves, can we thrive without our comfort life? Are we willing to use the public transport? For me, I like my car, but I'm not yet ready. But I know the pollution is bad there. But I hope that and to overcome this, I tried using an electric car. So hope that my car does not contribute to a more polluted world, and hope everyone here would ask themselves, what are you doing to make this world a more thriving situation? Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, DTM1, for the word that remember, yeah, the reminder that as we have to use public transportations, indeed, because even you have a Porsche, but it doesn't mean you can save the earth with your Porsche, right? Thank you so much, DTM1, for the reminders to use our public transportations, or maybe we can walk to the physical training every day if you are if we are trying to save our planet, right, from the pollution. Thank you so much, DTM1. Who gonna be the first one, the second one to try? Yes, Toastmaster Maisarah, are you there? Thank you so much for joining us. Can
Hello,
everyone?
can you hear me?
Yeah, can you show your face if you are
Oh, okay, just a second.
available? Okay. Toastmaster Sarah, are you guest or the member of Toastmaster?
I am a member of PPTD.
Okay, great. So you are familiar with table topic, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your willingness to the next table topic. So let's see the theme that we're gonna talk. Oh, the importance of the forest, the lung of the earth. What role do young people play in? Oh, I think it's not a taboo topic to talk, right? Everyone's now have their eyes on the forest. And Malaysia and Indonesia have the same amount of the forest. So I hope this can drive us to understand more about the forest. So Toastmaster Maisarah, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, the importance of forest, the lung of the earth. What role do young people play? Toastmaster Maisarah, what role do young people play in? Toastmaster Maisarah.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ilmi. What role do young people play in for the importance of forests? Definitely, it is a big role, if not the most crucial role, because young people are our future. I believe that because I have young kids as well as I have nieces and nephews who are from the Gen Z era. And I believe Gen Z has a lot of potential, especially with their ideas and their awareness and the will to do something great for Earth. I see a lot of changes with the advent of Gen Z, especially in their thinking. And when it comes to environment and issues around the group, not just environment, but social issues as well, we see that Gen Z are at the forefront of putting their ideas and taking action on it. And it's because of them many ideas come alive. As we can see from the global arena nowadays, there was a report last 2 days that the emissions coming from the war in Palestine, it is more than the carbon emissions of 146 countries worldwide from the war itself. So it is not something that is nature based, it is something that is man made, and this can be eradicated. And I see a lot of things being done by Gen Z. And of course, this would trickle down to the future younger generation, like my kids as well, who are now toddlers. And so let's play our role in helping the Gen Z thrive. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Maisarah, for deliver the message to remembering us that our participations to the earth, our roles, it matters, right? So I just want to ask to Toastmaster Maisarah, do you ever gardening or farming with your child, perhaps, to practice the roles of the Gen Z? Toastmaster Maisarah, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. And also my
Oh,
kids.
we can see the proof that Toastmaster Maisarah told the children, yeah, to bring to the meeting tonight. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Maisarah, for such a
Very
wonderful
much.
speaking.
Bye.
Okay, let's move to the second participations for table topic. Is there any member who wants to take a role? Oh, Toastmaster Yanta, are you okay with your timer? Can you count for yourself?
I think Toastmaster Samuel would like to help me.
Oh, Toastmaster Yanta choose Toastmaster Samuel. Are you available, Toastmaster Samuel, for helping for the timer? Okay, great. I
Can
think
you?
it's ready.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you very much.
so the question will be, oh, is climate change more of political issue or a human issue? Because we both on the government side, so we hope can learn what is the side of the climate change? It is the political issue or human issue? What do you think, Toastmaster Yanta? Toastmaster Yanta, is climate change more of a political issue or a human issue? Toastmaster Yanta.
Okay, thank you very much. Climate change for me is the mix of these two kinds of issue, which become the topic of my table topic. The substance of climate change is human issues because, yeah, it affects our environment. But when we try to give solution to this issue, of course, government involved. Government involved, it will produce policy. Policy will involve politics. So we can separate this as human issue and just political issue. But I guess even though this issue is mixed from these two types of issue, I hope, of course, the political side and government will concentrate more in the human issue rather than providing any parties in the politics. So the policy which produced by government will help all human community, society to thrive this very dangerous impact if it comes to worse. So I hope all of us, we are part of government and our government itself will concentrate the policy for this issue for the purpose of for their people, for their community. I guess that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mas Rianta, for your opinion about the political and also human issues. So you think that it's collaborations, yeah, between political and also the human, because we can improve our act if the government itself did not support with the policy. What a speech! Thank you so much, Mas Rianta, for your message. And do we still have a timer, or everyone behind the meeting, or we can go for a last one? Toastmaster Akara or Toastmaster of the meeting?
Uh,
Or
do
we
we
can
have
start
anyone
here.
in line for the next table topics? If we don't, I think since we are a little bit behind schedule, Gigita.
Can I try?
Oh,
Yeah,
sure. We can have one last one then if we have somebody. Yeah.
Okay,
Go
so this
ahead,
is the last
Toastmaster
time,
Ilmi.
right? Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Akara. We have Toastmaster Jenny. Toastmaster Jenny, how are you? Are you ready
I'm good.
to deliver your message tonight? Thank you so much for participating to our table topic. Okay, I think this is the last questions that we have. What role do young people play in creating a greener future? What role do your young people play in creating a greener futures? Toastmaster Jenny, are you there? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, what role do young people play in creating a greener future? Toastmaster Jenny.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ilmi. What role do young people play in creating a greener future? As young people, I think young people, like Toastmaster Maestro said before, the young people has a super creative idea, lot of ideas how to thrive, to make greener future. For example, they can make advertising or can make reels in for example in Instagram or any media social media, so they can encourage people to do how to do things that can make earth greener. For example, to not to how we can make not to throw waste incorrectly. For example, in we how we can manage the waste. For example, or for example, how we can grow the tree like that. I think that's all. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Imi. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Master Jenny. Indeed, you're still young, right? Everybody's she's our
No,
senior
no, 50,
supervisor
50, 50
on the
about
office.
50. Yeah.
Thank you so much for participating for tonight's session, to Master Jenny. We appreciate that. We do agree that young people have the voices to have a movement, right? To volunteer, to give the energy to make our environment greener. Perhaps we can start for our home, right? Our house we can maintain the tree in the field of the in the our yard. Thank you so much, Master Jenny. For that mean that our table topic is and thank you so much everyone who participating. We are learning a lot from tonight's sessions, and this is the drive to us to make an act, even a small act, to keep our earth alive, like Toastmaster Anis mentioned before. And with that, I will give the control back to our table topic of the meeting, Toastmaster Irene. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ilmi, for leading our table topic session. And thank you to all of the speakers in table topic session. You have done your speech good. And we will have a report from our timer. So, Toastmaster Yanta, are you ready to report the time for speakers for today? Okay, this is me freezing. Oh, okay. So, Toastmaster Yanta, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. I'm having unstable internet connection earlier. Yeah. Is it my time to deliver the
Yes.
result? Okay.
Yes.
I'm really sorry, everyone. I will. So yeah, I'll give the report. So overall, everyone is eligible to be voted. I will give the details in the chat box. For each speakers, how many times you have this. Thank you very much. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yanta. So everyone is eligible to be voted. And maybe to our ballot counter, Toastmaster Egi, are you ready to share the link or the media how we can vote the best double topic speaker for today?
Yes, actually, I use the polls on the Zoom. So, I've already launched the polling, so you can choose your most favorite table topic speaker for today through your screen. And then I'll announce the winner at the end of the meeting. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Egi. So everyone, you can have your vote with the poll that already showed to us by our Toastmaster Egi. And before we're going to our session, which is prepare speech session, we want to have a picture. We have to take a picture together. So everyone in here, please open your camera. We want to see your beautiful and handsome faces because we want to take a picture together. Okay, so maybe Toastmaster Erika Santi, can you? Okay. Okay, so I've just known that Toastmaster Regita cannot open her camera right now. So maybe we can take a picture. Maybe to our Toastmaster Khadija and
Yes, yes.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
Can
Okay.
you help me to
Yep.
okay.
If everyone ready, but please don't please don't write anything in the chat box yet, because
Okay.
if not, it's going to be appear in the. All right. Okay. Everyone ready? Okay. In a count of 3. 1, 2. Okay. Wait for a while. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Another one. Okay. Probably we can do freestyle for the second one. Right. Give me a while to save this one first. Okay, second one. Dr. Farisan. Dr. Farisan. Okay, all right. Okay, another one. Okay, in the count of 3, 2, 1. Freestyle. All right, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Khadija, for taking us a picture. And as I told you before that we will have another session, which is prepare speech session where we can listen maybe for another member and also soon to be Toastmaster in here, we can actively listen to the speaker for today. And with that, maybe I want to call the evaluator to introduce the first speaker for today. Toastmaster Leonie, the screen is yours.
Happy morning, everyone. Today I have the honor to be the evaluator for Dr. Wan Farisan. And today he will deliver his speech from his Pathway Visionary Communication Level 1, Project 4, Evaluation and Feedback First Speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive a feedback from the evaluator. So now let us welcome our first speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farisan bin Wan Sulaiman, lost in Brisbane, the River City, lost in Brisbane, the River City, distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farisan bin Wan Sulaiman.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Evening. Well, there's a quote that says, to lose a child, even for a moment, is to dance with the edge of madness. So let me ask you something, all of you. How many of you here have ever lost someone that you love, even for a moment? Raise your hand. Anyone? That moment, the confusion, the dread, the not knowing is unlike anything else. Well, according to Ministry of Home Affairs, in Malaysia, from 2000 until 2025, 5 years, around 4,000 children were reported missing, although 96% of them were found again, meaning that every day 2% children were reported lost. And I used to think that these stories will only happen to other people until one ordinary Saturday it happened to me. Well, at the moment, me, my wife, and our 3-year-old daughter were preparing for her birthday. So we decided to go to a mall in Brisbane to buy the preparation, the gift, and all other things for birthday. So I decided that to save time, my wife would go to the toy store to look for the present while I would take care of my daughter at the playground in the mall. So I just look, wow, nothing will happen, right? So I look at her, she was playing, enjoying, wow, look at me, daddy. And okay, just play, I'm here. And then suddenly I saw a Malaysian, a fellow Malaysian, wow, Malaysian in Brisbane. So I decided to just have a chat with him. Oh, are you a Malaysian? Of course, Malay. Or a Malaysia? Oh yes, hi, or Malaysia. So we talk about everything, about why you here, what I'm studying at the time with my master. Oh, I accompany my wife. Oh, and then suddenly, when I looked again at the playground, my daughter was not there anymore. So I called about her name, Sarah, where are you? Where are you, Sarah? You don't respond. I look again, I crawl around the playground. Luckily, I'm small, so I can go inside the playground. But she was not anywhere in the playground. panic. I felt that my heart stopped at the moment. I dreaded the worst thing. Is she okay? Where is she? Can't be. Just a moment ago, she was with me, but now she was nowhere, everywhere. So I tried to look everywhere. I like to look around, I look stores, everything. I looked at the around outside and everything. And then I decided to do the dreaded thing. I need to tell my wife. How can I tell my wife that her only child, a daughter, is missing? That fear I never felt before, but I encouraged her to, darling, you know our daughter. She said, what? Missing? For a moment, what, really? Better watch out. She's really missing. Be prepared. Oh, really? Oh, I never felt fear that. I never felt the fear that never felt before. Oh, I must find her. You know, I'm the dad. So my fear is not losing my daughter now, but losing my wife. Fear. Maybe she will eat me. No. From everywhere. So I asked the security where I found. Nobody found daughter. Oh, I feel like hours, but actually it's minutes, around 30 minutes. So I decided maybe she came back to the playground. Maybe she is very wonderful. So I decided around to go back to the playground, and she was there with the staff. So luckily, I was really glad. Oh man, luckily, I feel relieved that she was there with the staff from relation. And then she thought, oh, someone saw her and brought her to the guest relation. And I thought that many people lost their children at the playground. I brought her. Thank God, she's all well. And me and wife, we hugged again, thanking Allah for that assistance. And I asked my doctor, 20 years, even 30 years, that is the only memory that she remembered 2 years that we were in Australia. That's the only thing that she remembered. So, looking back, that terrifying moment in Brisbane taught me 3 important lessons. First, you need to be present. Even in a safe place, you cannot assume everything is under control. Our phone, our distraction, or our rushing, it only takes a second to lose your child. Second, prepare. Don't just protect. Teach your children. What's your name? What's your name? And your phone number. What to do. Teach them what to do if they got lost. Point out safe people, where's the staff, where's the security. And the third, never underestimate the kindness of strangers. If the stranger that took my child to the gas station did not take my child to the station, just were wondering, I might not be able to find my daughter in the fast time. So only one man noticed, and that one man cared that she didn't just look, but he took the action. He took the initiative to help my daughter find our family. And that changed everything. So here's what I really want all of you to take from this. Even if you never experience that fear, even briefly, you know how fragile safety is. If you have not ever felt that situation, use my story as your reminder. Be prepared, be present, and be the kind stranger that someone else may need. Sometimes the scariest moments in life are the ones that remind how deeply we love. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you to distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan for delivering your speech. Those in Brisbane, and we are just amazed to listen to your speech. And I want to call our second speaker for today that will be introduced by our evaluator. I will call the evaluator. Oh, distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan to introduce our second speaker for today. Distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan, the screen is yours.
Thank you. So our second speaker for today is Monica Pasaribu, PM1 from Jakarta Bahasa Toastmaster Club, with the title, How Do I Know? Under the Presentation Mastery Level 2, Understanding Your Communication Style. So this speech is about to understand the speaker, how does she communicate to others? And this is very important, so that you know your communication style, that will improve how you communicate to others. Thank you. Back to you.
May I do check sound first? Okay, am I audible? Can you hear the background player? No, background player? Okay, that's good. Okay. Hello, everyone. I always excited to tell people about how communication could change people's life. When I started my career as a banker, my first boss loved to send me lots of instructions. Then after that, she's gone. I cannot ask her questions. We had one-way communication. She instructed me, I received the instruction, then proceed the work. After the work done, she usually came to me and then complained about the result. She said, Monica, why don't you inform me about this customer when she came to the branch? Monica, why don't you use this rate instead of that rate? Then I replied to her, Boss, how do I know all of those things? How do I know if you never let me know? How do I know if you never told me before about those rates, about that customer? How do I know if you never let me confirm back to you? Well, it was years ago. Those questions to my boss actually reflected to myself. Most of the time, I also being affected by my boss and tend to do the same thing. I just wanted to be heard and assumed people knew what I needed them to know. That one-way communication style was something I needed to change. And after several years, I finally able to change my communication style. Fortunately, that change has helped me to become a better person. Based on the Toastmasters terminology, my current communication styles are the combination of two styles, initiating and supportive. Both styles known as the opposite styles to each other. The initiating styles means I'm usually the one who seems sociable, enthusiastic, energetic, spontaneous, and fun-loving. I do have lots of ideas, talks more, and seems impulsive. I prefer to be in the middle of stimulating personal and comfortable environment. Usually, I implement initiating communication style when I entered new team or new environment. I let people hear my ideas, thoughts, and this is also how I try to explore and start new relationships with people around me. After I feel comfortable, I implement the supporting communication style. I start to be calm, steady, approachable, sincere, and gentle because I already entered the environment that I knew. I also dislike changes, and for some people, this may appears that I am the indecisive one. But honestly, that's not because I am indecisive, but because I put high priority on close relationships and avoid conflict. Let me give you a real example. 2022, I joined Toastmasters. At first, I didn't know anyone well, and I was a bit nervous about speaking up. But because of my initiating communication style, I took change to be the vice president of education. So I could be heard and able to talk to everyone, ask questions, and share my ideas early on. That helped to break the ice. That's the way initiating communication style helped me. Then, what really helped build trust was my supportive approach. This came the second style when I became president of the club. After I felt comfortable with my surroundings, I listened to my ex-co's concerns, acknowledged their points, and make sure they felt heard. This combination of initiating and supportive communication style didn't just help me make friends. It made me more confident and open-minded. It showed me how important not just to speak up, but also to really listen to others. Fellow Toastmasters and lovely guests, our communication style is not set in stone. It could be changed. Perhaps we all have natural tendencies, but we can just adjust and grow and thrive. Maybe you tend to be quiet and prefer listening. Try initiating a conversation next time. Or if you tend to be very direct, practice being more supportive by encouraging others and showing empathy. More importantly, I want you to think about your own communication style and how some changes can improve your relationships and network. So the next time, I will not let others come to me in anger and say to me, how do I know all of those things if you never let me know? So good communications can help us become a better people and build stronger relationships. Thank you. Back to our Toastmaster of the meeting.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for delivering your speech. And we just know about communication style. How do I know from Toastmaster Monica? And with that, Toastmaster Monica become the last speaker in this session. And maybe I will call our timer. Toastmaster Yanta, have you already got the report for today's timer?
Okay, yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Irai. Okay, we have speakers, so only VPM1 not eligible to be fulfilled. I'm really sorry, even though your speech is very touching And thank you very much for your speech. And to Toastmaster Monica, who is eligible to be voted, and the detail of the time of each speaker, as usual, I will give it in our chat box. I think that's all from me. I'll give it back to you, Toastmaster Monica.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yanda, for your report. And if I'm not mistaken, so the first speaker is not eligible due to the time.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we will have 5 minutes break in here, and will our maybe I want to ask Valley Counter, will we deliver the vote for paper speech today? Because I think because the eligible person is only one in here, do we still have a vote for today's session?
Yes, Marvin, I guess we do not vote for the second session since we only have one that is eligible to be voted for today. So yeah, I'll announce the winner of the best prepared speech on the end of the meeting.
Okay, thank you to sponsor Egi. And maybe we will just come into our last session. It is evaluation session. Maybe we can have no break for today. Are you agree with that? Okay, so maybe I will call our general evaluator to start the last session, which is evaluation session. To Toastmaster Samuel, the screen is yours.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening. Right, let's see what the results. Oh, that's a best table topic speakers. Am I going to announce the best table topic speaker yet? Not really, right? Okay, yes, because we have the type speakers. Don't worry. Okay, let's proceed. Now, let's come into evaluation sessions. So, as a few days ago, I attend one meetings. That's a very good, it's a wisdom Toastmaster that told me that evaluators can elevate a speaker to enhance their speech. And it also, in the other hand, it can eliminate one speakers. So for our current evaluators, the evaluation you provide to the meetings is just your personal opinions. And don't take it personally. The most important for the speakers and the audience, get the golden nuggets. Without further ado, I should call upon our first table topic evaluators, Toastmaster Anis, to deliver your evaluation report.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. GE, Sam. Today, we have 5 brave souls who volunteered to take part in table topic session just now. Congratulations again. And as for the first speaker, which is me, I believe everyone can evaluate me, perhaps in the chat box later on, to give the room for improvement, especially for me to improve in which area. And I believe I noticed that my eye contact is not really on the screen because table topic is always my things that I would love to avoid. Okay, and then of course my eye contact will like searching for the ideas and whatnot. Okay, for the Dr. Wan, Mai Sarah, Toastmaster Yanta, and Jenny, they did well with the flow of the ideas, flow of the stories, talking about pollution, talking about the importance of forests, how the role of the young people to preserve, and Toastmaster Yanta talk about climate change, and Jenny talk about creating greener future. The flow of the ideas was great, and they have what we can take the points into our life, the good points, and to practice on making this world greener.
Perhaps what I would suggest that, yes, when we present or deliver speech in front of the screen, especially virtually, we tend to neglect all those points of eye contact to see where is the camera so that all the audience can catch directly to our eyes. That is one thing. And perhaps we need to sit or stand a bit backward so that we can see the whole gesture of your hands, of your body, so that you can convey the points and ideas and stories more impactful. And another one is the voice. Yes, we did have technical issues of the network where the voice delivery of the voice is not very clear. Hence, we need to deliver our points in a very poised and relaxed state, one by one, to convey our ideas, to convey our stories. Just relax, especially I believe Jenny just joined us. So Jenny, I would say that you can just feel a bit relaxed to deliver your points. If you feel like you are looking for a point to say, you may pause. You may take your time to pause and try to find the right idea, what's next to share with the audience. And meanwhile, the rest, Yanta, I like how you convey your ideas with your hands. I can clearly catch your way of delivering your points. And Maisara, despite all the I know that she just came back from somewhere and she still can deliver the points with us in a very structured way. And also Dr. Wan, as always, talking about pollution, giving the ideas for us to take all the golden nuggets with us. And again, I would summarize to everyone to be careful with the eye contact. You know where you should stare on, especially on the virtual screen. And you stand a bit backward so that you can deliver your speech and ideas with your full hand gestures and full body gestures as well. That's all from me. Let's strive in this journey together to do better, to deliver more stories and inspire everyone. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, table topic. Evaluators, Toastmaster Anis. Yes, it's true because we tend to negligate one thing is we in online meetings, and because it's not a physical, we audience cannot see, and we have a little bit challenge for receiving the energy you're trying to transfer to us because it's only the screen that this is tiny things that I can see through use. By your recommendation, looking on your cameras and how do you posture yourself, just treat it as a you in front of the stage, because what audience sees is what evaluator sees is what audience see as well. Yes, this is the first impressions and how do you want to present it towards the audience. Okay, nice one. And next, I should call upon Distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan Evaluators. Toastmaster Leonie from SCBD. It's been a while. I didn't see you. Okay, the floor is yours.
Thank you, RGE Samuel. What I love about Distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan's speech today is that he took us into his own experience, and his own experience brought the wisdom to his speech, and that particular wisdom shared with us. And that kind of things that came from his heart tend to touch other people's heart as well. So that genuineness is something that could engage the audience, something that we could all learn from Distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan's speech. Not only that, I also noticed that Distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farizan today infused his emotion to his story. We could really feel when he was panicked after he realized that her daughter is missing. He was yelling, Sarah, Sarah. And then when her wife came, he also afraid of what came up to her. And we could really feel that her wife anger. So this is an example of focal tonality being used exceptionally well. And another thing that I love from Distinguished Toastmaster Juan Farzan's speech is that he put 3 points in his key messages. Be prepared, protect and teach, and be the kind of strangers who help people. So he put it in the 3-point power of structure so that people could remember. Now, how to build upon those incredible way of Distinguished Toastmaster Juan Farzan's speech. First, yes, there is 3 points of key messages, but I also heard several other messages. Like the first one, there is a quote in the beginning. The closing, there is also another part where he pointed out another message. I would recommend to stay very efficient on the key message so that the audience could really get to the message itself. And I do notice that to efficiently structure the speech, I think he could drop down the statistic part at the beginning and get into the story part immediately. So he could really catch the audience attention from the first minute, from the 7 seconds. So those are the things that I could recommend to improve the speech that is already amazing. That is all from me as the evaluator. Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Juan Farzan, for the speech and for the message. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much. Such a constructive feedback, Toastmaster Leonie. The things I like about you is like you finish your evaluation on time. And every point you stated down is specific and you do mention how and why. And some key points I didn't find it and you managed to find it, such as key message. Yes, I do agree that after you raise up the points that when we create a speech, there's a one message, but because of one tiny things it branch out, you have to close down the loops. So that's why you have to focus which part is the key message on that. But anyhow, it's a minor things, but congratulations, you have a sharp, active listening and you know how to present it. And congratulations, I like about that. And my tiny humble suggestion is, because Dr. Juan Farzan is doing his speech, perhaps did he complete his project? And that's the purpose of the project. So as an evaluator, we have to know that, okay, congratulations for these speakers, you have managed to complete this task. Okay, then we will know, okay, Distinguished Dr. Juan Farzan have accomplished this task. Okay, anything? Anyway, good job for that. And my add-on point for Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Juan Farzan is, I didn't know that you can have a very good facial expression and channel down. It's the other side of coin, I would say, because what I know about you is is a serious type of person, informative delivery, but today it's a totally different things. For me, you have a huge breakthrough for the day. And congratulations for that. I love the speech and I love how do you deliver with the energy and your facial expression and your emotions. And keep it up in the futures. And now we should pass to next evaluators, Distinguished Toastmasters Dr. Juan Farzan, to evaluate Toastmaster Monica's speech.
Thank you, GE, Toastmaster Samuel. Well, firstly, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Monica for accomplishing her task or speech, which is to convey her style of communication which is everyone knows is about initiating and also it's about supportive. I think we can all really gather what and understand how she used these two types of communication style in her daily work. Well, congratulations. And maybe I can say that there are three things I really like about her speech. The first one is she has a very nice smile throughout the speeches. Why is it important? Because having a nice smile really makes the audience really wanted to listen, more engaging, I think more open. And that is really something important for a speaker to have a nice smile. Secondly, she has a very clear voice. So we can all understand what she's messaging, what her messages, what she wants to convey. So having a clear voice is very critical in a speech by a speaker so that all the audience can really understand what she wants to convey. And finally, she had a very powerful message. It's about all but the importance of understanding your communication style and when to use that style, when to use the initiative, and when to use the supportive, so that we can all take the lesson and use it in our everyday life. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Monica. Well, maybe I would like to suggest several improvements that she can use so that so the next time she can even elevate a speech to become a more thriving speech. The first is about vocal variety. Maybe she can use more vocal variety in the speeches. She had several conversations that she put, boss, maybe put some emotion. Boss, why are you not teaching me? I don't understand this. So, but the way she told is, boss, why are you? She's very nice, but the emotion should be about anger, the face. So put it in your next speech. Second, eye contact. I know it's virtual. I think she had several times that she's not looking at the camera, but she was looking maybe at her notes or maybe at the other place. So maybe the next time, try to look more at the camera so you can more engaging the audience or your evaluator. And maybe that will make your speech more powerful. Overall, I really like the way you smile at the audience and the way you use your clear voice so that we all understand and you had a very powerful message about your communication style. To improve, have more vocal variety, more emotion, and have more eye contact. With that, your next speech will become a more powerful and a more impactful speech. And that is how you communicate effectively. Thank you. Back to you, our GA.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Wan Farizan. You deliver it's a contest levels of evaluation, I would say. Three things I like about it and two things I like about it. And on top of that, you summarize the entire things and you end up with the bank message, with the encouragement message towards the speaker. Hope that it will deliver more and good speech in the futures. And my humble suggestions, perhaps just a tiny one, because I know you are the contestant in the division levels. I hope that I can give you some valuable golden nuggets to you. Perhaps you can open with one of your personal opinion toward the speech, such as such a wonderful speech. I wanted to be a good leader, but a good leader have to know the way how you communicate. Maybe a short opening towards it will help you for the add-on point in your contest levels as well. And all, very constructive feedback. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Wan Farizan. And now, without further ado, I should call upon our English teacher of the night to see today our business whether is it good or bad. Let us welcome our President Toastmaster Akara.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Samuel. So it's time for our grammar reports for today's meeting. All right, this is very exciting. I had such a fun session with everyone. And here are my notes that I have managed to collect for today's sessions. Here are the word of the day counts. I noticed Toastmaster Nur Ain, Toastmaster Ilmi, Toastmaster Anis, Distinguished Toastmaster Wan Farisan, Toastmaster Yanta, and Toastmaster Monica used the word of the day today. Congratulations for those of you who have managed to use our WOD Thrive. Next, we'll go straight into our grammar reports. All right, so what's actually the difference between remember and remind? Because both of these two words, they have sort of a similar context to it. Remember, the definition of remember is that this word refers to your memory. It's about some information that you hold and you store in your memory. For example, do you remember the holiday we had 2 years ago? Whereas remind, while it is also a verb, it is used to describe the act of making somebody else remember. So, the weather today reminds me of that holiday. Remind causes someone to think of something to make someone remember something. So, let's learn together. I want to remember you about the word of the day should be I want to remind you about the word of the day because we want to make the audience remember. So if I want the audience to remember, I will remind them. That's how you use remember and remind. Next, when should we use have? When should we use has? And when should we use had? Generally speaking, have is used in the present tense. Both have and has are used in the present tense actually, but we use have when the pronouns are either I, they, or you. So I have a cat, I don't have a cat. They have a nice car, they don't have a nice car. Whereas we use has in the present tense for the pronouns she, he, it. So she has a dog, Jamie has an exam tomorrow. Had is used for all pronouns, but in the past tense. So next, let's learn together. Young people has a lot of creative ideas. If we notice, young people, so people means more than one person. If you would like to switch it to a pronoun, young people means they. You use the pronouns they to describe a group of people. So instead of has, it should be appropriate to use have. So young people have a lot of creative ideas. Next, this is the structure of the present perfect. I would like to talk about the first one specifically. So if you notice this timeline right here, present perfect tense is used to talk about an event that has just finished very, very recently. For example, if I had an exam today, I could say that I've passed the exam. It is usually used with just, already, or yet, such as in, have you finished yet? Or, yes, I've already finished. Or, recently, have you seen any good films recently? Or, I haven't seen Ted today. Maybe he isn't feeling well. So, the point that we're trying to make today is our table topic session is end. Because it has recently just ended, we could use the present perfect structure to describe it. Our table topic session has ended, or we could say, to sound more sophisticated, our table topic session has come to an end. I still have one last one. Simple past tense. Maybe all of us are familiar with the use of simple past tense, but sometimes we forget because we try to speak so fast, and sometimes the ideas and words just get so jumbled up in our minds, we forget to use the proper structure. So when I first joined Toastmasters, this is already the correct simple past tense. When I first joined, I didn't knew everyone. So the first part, while it was correct, the second part is not. Because if we already have did or did not in a sentence, the next word, the next verb becomes the verb one or the infinitive form. When I first joined Toastmasters, I didn't know anyone. Okay, next up, I have a few quotes from two of our prepared speakers today. The first one moved me so much from distinguished Toastmaster Juan Farisan: be the kind stranger that someone else may need. And the second one is an amazing quote from Toastmaster Monica: our communication style is not set in stone, it can be changed. I think that's all of the report I could give today, Toastmaster Samuel and everyone. Back to you, our G.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Akara. It's a whole new levels of grammarian reports. Although maybe it seems like very normal for Ministry of Finance Toastmasters, but for us, it's a whole new things. You just bring us back to primary school to relearn back the basic part of English, past, present, future tense. Thank you so much. And it's not easy for you to capture all those words. And on top of that, you can make it to slides to present to us how things works. And I like what you did it is what is the difference within right. I don't say right and wrong. It's between part A and part B. How do you present it? And let's learn together. In Toastmaster, we always practice during our evaluation. It's about what, why, how, or what, how, why. So you did mention this is a what part A and B, and then what's the difference and how we implement it when we should use it. I like the way how do you present. Thank you so much. As a grammarian, it's not easy to listen every single word, but you manage to blend it. Area of improvement, and on top of that, your visual delivery. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akara. And following, I should call upon our R counter, the reason of R, why we should have R counters. Without further ado, let me call upon Toastmaster Nurain. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sam. As I aforementioned in the beginning of the meeting, to thrive in professional speaking, we need to eliminate the filler words or the crutch words to seem professional in speaking. So today, during the table topic segment, I admire Toastmaster Sarah and Anis' ability to have a flawless speech. Next to distinguished Dr. Wan Farisan, I certainly adored the entire speech with only one and then Toastmaster Jenny sparks only 3 R's. Throughout the prepared speech segment, my voracious report for Toastmaster Dr. Wan Farisan includes only one and 2 repeats. For Toastmaster Monica, she delivered great speech with 0 filler word, which I adored most. By that, thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Sam.
Sam, you're in mute.
All right. Thank you for reminding. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ruai. Although this is the first time being R counters, but it's a very good test to be, because R counters is not just finding R, it's help you to get used to the stage. The more you get in front of the stage, you get used to the eyes looking at you. So this is how good speakers start to build up. R counter is the first step, and congratulations, you make it through. And without further ado, this is the essence of the Toastmaster, the timer. is the most important. Without time, we can speak maybe until 4 a.m. in the morning. So we straight up to work. So that's why Toastmaster Yanta is a very important person. So let me invite you come to the stage to deliver your report.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Samuel. So for the evaluation session, we have two evaluators for our prepared speech speaker, and all of them is eligible to be voted. With the time detail, I will put it in our chat box as usual. I think that's a brief report for me. I will give it back to Toastmaster Samuel.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Yantan. Perhaps maybe one humble suggestion is that you may record down the time when the meeting starts and each of the sessions, like table topics, the entire sessions of the table topics, how long it takes, the time given, how long it gives, and how long it takes, and the break time. Do we have a break time, and the entire evaluation sessions? This is a rough big pictures. Then you can deliver. Yes, we'll understand. Thank you so much for contributing your time to become a timers as well. Now, let me go into general evaluators report. Before I go to general evaluators reports, because in Toastmasters, I do practice one thing is everyone should speak. So let me point out some of the guesses. I want to know the opinion of the guesses. Maybe your feedbacks can give us an improvement. Let's start with Toastmaster Darushini. Darushini?
Yes.
Yes. What do you think about today's meetings?
It was I learned a lot lah because it was like a combination between the Indonesia and Malaysia. So actually, I learned a lot because we have like different cultures here, and I'm really impressed with the speakers because they did very well with their actions, and I learned new words today. So it's based on what I learned today lah. So thank you so much for organizing this.
Thank you. Toastmaster Darushani, are you a Toastmaster or a guest? Because I don't know.
Just guess.
Oh, just guess, and welcome to Toastmaster Club meeting. So this is the usual format. I don't say it's a usual format, it's an unusual because it's a two different country and set up together to sit in and create these meetings. So even me as a general evaluators, I have no ideas how to evaluate because they have a different unique cultures and different unique way to present. So hope to see you soon in next meeting.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you.
And now I should call upon Toastmaster Regita. Are you there, Toastmaster Regita? Okay, perhaps Regita is not in the line. What about Krishnan? Kristen. Okay, no worry. So what about Brenda?
Hello.
Hi, Brenda.
I'm sorry I can't turn on my camera because on something and it's very loud outside. So
yeah.
I just joined in the half of the meeting, and I really appreciate it. You guys really have so much things to share, and there are a lot of evaluations and also some lecture from Akara. It's very good for me to improve, and I really hope that you guys can do better in the next session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brenda, for your feedbacks. And now I should see which. Oh yeah, Toastmaster Asmawati. So you've been sitting, but I don't have an opportunity to have you to speak. Now we had the open evaluation, so you can speak. What about your opinions towards today's meeting?
Hello, hi, very good. Happy morning and happy to Indonesia and happy good evening to all Malaysian. Today is my first time join TM with other country. Actually a big happy for me to join in this same flow with the greatest friend out there, especially from Indonesia and Malaysia as well. And I can see I can get more friends, and I can increase my skill, and I want to study on how to deliver speech, how to speak in impromptu, and to improve communication, confident, as well as leadership in my organization. By see how all the friends out there give opinion, and the way there's how the way they deliver their speech, it will boost my confidence to be part of, and be, or maybe some of your skill to develop in my skill also as well. So hope to see you soon in the next floor, or in the other program as well. Thank you.
Yes, no worry about Toastmaster Aswawati, because you have a very good VPE, Toastmaster Anis. So hope that next time he can be one of the ESCO to guide you through the journeys. As long you in part of Toastmasters, you never speak, you never know how good you can speak. And the last one, I think I have not missed out Toastmaster Rika from Ministry of Finance.
Hello. Happy morning, everyone. This is my first, I'm joining the meeting. And honestly, right now, I'm a little bit nervous because I just meeting all of you guys. I'm so happy, and I'm so motivated. It motivates me to learn more about English, and this topic right now in this session, I think it's very interesting, like about the green, about the climate change, and etc. And same as Miss Asmawati said before, like I just can't wait to see you guys for the next meeting. Thank you so much for this session. I hope I can enjoy it as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I just noticed that I have missed out one person, Toastmaster Eki. Yes, although you have a very short opening, but I still want to listen some opinion from you as well. Eki from Ministry of Finance, Toastmaster.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for the late because as we all know, the traffic is kind of unpredictable in Jakarta. Uh, yes, I think I really enjoy this meeting. I love it. I love how people are really supportive. Yeah, everything is great, and the grammar that presented by Toastmaster Akara, it was also really insightful. And because I'm the member of the Ministry of Finance Toastmaster Club, and I'm gonna join it in the next meeting as well. Thank you,
All right.
Toastmaster Cam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Eki. All right, now, sorry, I missed out one important person, is our PPTD Toastmaster DJ Khatijah. Sorry, I just see you one of the corner from my screen. So what's your opinion towards today's meeting?
Thanks, this was Samuel. Well, I thought that I'm not going to talk today because I play a very small role in the meeting. Well, first of all, it's very honored to have a joint meeting with another club, especially the one from Indonesia. So it's very nice to meet new friends from Indonesia. So we do hope that I mean from the PPTD Toastmasters Club, we do hope that we could have this kind of joint meeting again, perhaps with MoF Indonesia, as well from other club as well, because I think it's very good for us to have probably a different view. And I think I'm really interested with the table topic session just now, because it's really a very academic topic that being showing up to all of us. So sometimes in a meeting we have a very a very what we called as non-formal topic, but today we have sorts of it's a bit probably serious topic, but it was delivered very nice and calm way from all the table topic speakers. So it's really fun to have a meeting from other club as well. That's all. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster DJ. So we usually call Katija DJ. So it's not the kind of scratching this. So it's I think, nickname we call it. Okay, so this is my general evaluators report. I only managed to give 3 reports. The first one is the president's, Toastmaster of the evening, and lastly is table topic masters. Why only these 3? Because these 3 is the main core roles that which is from Malaysia we can learn from you guys. The first thing is, I noticed that in president, you start to explain the theme and you create a story to link with the theme and have a brief presentations for the new members. What is Toastmasters? And the benefit of joining Toastmasters, this is a speech contest and the leadership is also networking. And you have a QR code for the proper introductions. If you want to know more, please scan through the QR code. So it saves a lot of time for the explanation. And for the TME part, the way Toastmaster Irene trying to present it by today's agenda, table topic, speech evaluators, same as Malaysia's, and introduce evaluators towards speakers. This is what a little bit different, because as a Toastmaster Malaysia, what we practice is we have a very good startup for explain today's theme. And secondly, we explain update for the agenda. And thirdly, we introduce this table topic master to the pictures, to the stage. So you will tee up them and tell them, okay, this is table topic master. Then you will move toward next part is prepare speech. Prepare speech. We are the one who explain, introduce the role players. But for today meetings, general evaluators introduce grammarians, counters, and timers. So in Malaysia, it's a table topic. It's the Toastmaster of the evening who introduce grammarian, counter, and timer. There's no right or wrong. It's just a different practice, different cultures. And the way, may I know that for the TI history, the club history, and yes, these 2 things, right? Usually the members have to click on the link so to understand more about the TI history and club history.
On the link, we usually have the social media and everything, including the Toastmasters International website through the link tree. We have it attached through the link tree so that if the new members or newcomers would like to learn more, they could do so through the link and QR. Toastmaster Samuel.
I see. Okay, we'll understand. So it's a different way of approach. There's no right or wrong, but in Malaysia, what we do is we explain throughout the meetings, and we explain to the members what is the club history and their mottos and their visions. So maybe you can add on the values on that, because not every persons that came through the social media, some of the persons who came from friends towards friends introduced. So maybe you can spend a little time for them, just a short one, maybe 1 to 2 minutes. That would be great. And table topic masters, I like the way how you present it with a nice and wonderful slide, which is green. It match today theme. All the topics is universal, because in here we have air pollutions. How do you take care of mother of natures? Is very resonant to every members who participate. And my humble suggestion is that since it's online and we do have a table topics evaluators, this is a little bit different. So maybe you can key in the questions into the chat box so that table topic evaluators can drop down the questions, so it's easy for them to recall back. This is the speaker, the questions, and what they said in between. So it will help table topics evaluators a lot. And for Malaysia teams, hope Malaysia teams understand that, because in Indonesia's right, their practices, they don't have table topics evaluators. The grammarians will do the jobs, right? Am I right, Toastmaster Akara? Because I'm not sure about that. Yes, this is a little bit different, but there's no right or wrong. Importantly, is we learn together and we share the knowledge together. Just like Toastmaster Akara, how do you deliver your grammarian reports? I love it so much. And the finest one is the total atmosphere. The Zoom meetings, everything made in Zoom, even though the voting session, so we don't need to do extra move for that to scan for the other QR codes. This is a light, short and sweet. Simple, easy. You just, everything you've done it in Zoom. So on and off, I love entire meetings, and the different culture cross. As a general evaluator, I found it is a little bit hard because I need to re-understand Indonesian cultures and what do you say? I have to make my cups empty to learn the new things. And thank you so much for giving me such an opportunity to serve you as a general evaluators. And I shall pass the stage to Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Irene.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Samuel, for leading our evaluation session. And that's the end of our evaluation session. And in here, for the next session, and I think from the evaluation from Toastmaster Samuel, I just known about the difference between Toastmasters Club in Indonesia and in Malaysia, and it's such a knowledge for us. And I think we can maybe improve also in our club about the method that you use in Malaysia so we can use it also in Indonesia. And I think I think the vote for evaluator is already shown to us. So everyone in here, you can vote who is the best evaluator for today's session. And maybe to our ballot counters, as Master Egi, you can tell me if the vote is done.
Yeah, so everyone, I already launched the vote for today's best evaluator. So please, everyone, case your vote through the polls that show up on your screen, and maybe after that, I'll announce it also at the end of the meeting. Thank you, Toastmaster Irene.
Okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Egi, for the ballot. And I think we want to announce, can we announce the winner for best evaluator for today, Toastmaster Egi? Okay, so maybe we can start from the announcement from table topic session. Who will be the best table topic session? Can we just announce best table topic speaker and also evaluator? Toastmaster Egi?
No, I actually already has the whole all of the best
Oh,
for today.
okay, so maybe Toastmaster Egi, you can announce the best table topic speaker and also best evaluator for today's.
So everyone, because it is, we're getting to the end of the meeting, so I'm gonna announce who is the best speaker for today's meeting. Let me share my screen first. So the first one is our best prepared speech, and the best speaker for today is Toastmaster Monica. Please, Toastmaster Monica, maybe we can take a picture of you. Wait a minute, let me spotlight you to everyone. Toastmaster, sorry, Toastmaster Hadijah, can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
please
okay. Yeah, I'll
help
take
me?
I'll take the picture. All right. Wait, yeah.
Okay. Uh,
Please, everyone, not to put anything in the chat box yet. All right, thanks.
okay, Toastmaster Monica, 1, 2, 3. Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is it done? Toastmaster Hadijah? Toastmaster Hadijah? You already...
Okay, yes, done.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Monica. Okay, the next one is the best evaluator. So we have two evaluators for today. It's Toastmaster Leonie and distinguished Toastmaster 1. And our best evaluator for today is... Sorry. Toastmaster Leonie. Toastmaster Leonie. Please, we're gonna take a picture of you. Toastmaster Khadijah, could you help me?
Yes, okay.
Okay, Toastmaster Leonie.
Leonie?
One.
She's in? Wait, I can't see her.
Uh,
Could you pin her then?
wait. Mm.
Okay, wait, I
Okay.
see her. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Leonie, and congratulations for being the best evaluator for today. And the last one is the best table topic speaker for today. And the best table topic for today is, drum roll, DTM1 Farisan. Please, DTM1 Farisan, we're gonna take a picture of you. Wait a minute.
Okay. Okay. Wait for a while. Let me pin. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Khadijah, and congrats to distinguished Toastmaster 1 Farisan. And that's all for me. I'll give back the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting for today, Toastmaster Iwen.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Egi, and I want to say congratulations to all of the speaker that is awarded as the best double topic speaker, best affiliate, and also best paper speech speaker. And I think that announcement wrap up our meeting for today. So we have a good collaboration meeting, and as maybe many people in here said before, maybe we can have another collaboration meeting in the future because it's such a good thing to have a collab meeting with club even in different countries, Malaysia and Indonesia. And as you guys know, after this, we in Indonesia we will have World Cup qualification, Indonesia versus China. So maybe everyone in here want to watch after this. You just can go to support your country, Indonesia, and maybe also Malaysia. You can support us too in World Cup qualification tonight. I think that's all. That's wrap from our meeting. Thank you so much to Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club and also PPTD Toastmasters Club for this meeting. And with that, I want to give it the baton to the president of PPTD Toastmasters Club, distinguished Toastmaster 1 Farisan. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Irene. And I believe that we can all support each other in football because we all in the same region, yeah, through ASEAN spirit. So hopefully we can all support each other. Well, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, as we come to the close of another meeting, this is not just another meeting for me, but a very special meeting. For the first time, we have a collaboration meeting outside Malaysia. And with Indonesia, our close brother. So I think it's a very historical moment that we had today, and to reflect what we have experienced today. So I think for the first time, I think we heard seasoned speakers talking about the experience of losing the loved one, and also we had also speakers talking about their style of communication, and we had learned a lot about saving the planet. It's about pollution and also all other things, and how we can make our earth much a safer place for the next generation. So I think that for each speech, each evaluation, and every role taken has contributed to a very successful meeting that we had today. And for both our club, I think we have grown much better. So basically, Toastmaster is just not only about public speaking, it's a community. We meet together and we encourage, we uplift each other, and we grow together. So today's meeting is a good example when people meet each other, although from different culture, different country, we all have a shared purpose. We all want to come together to become a better communicator and a stronger leader. So for all our guests joining today, thank you for joining us. We hope that you all felt welcome, we inspired, and perhaps a bit more challenged to take your first step to a Toastmaster journey. Maybe perhaps you would decide to come and join and be a Toastmaster. To all our role players, we have evaluators, speakers. Thank you for your preparation, for your time, and your heart that you have given to this meeting. So let's carry on the energy and the lesson from today until we meet again. Hopefully, this is not the end, but just a beginning for a wonderful meeting together. Until then, keep speaking, keep leading, and keep growing to become a better communicator and a better leader. With that, I would like to declare tonight's meeting to be officially closed. See you next time and have a nice evening. Thank you so much to everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Have a
Thank
nice
you.
weekend, everybody.
Everyone,
Happy
Hari
Idul
Raya,
Adha.
Adha.
Hari Raya
happy
Kurban,
holiday.
Happy
Nice
holidays.
Holiday.
Thank you.
Happy
Happy
Idul
Adha.
Adha for our
Bye.
Muslims.
Yes, happy Idul Adha. Take
Ada
care. Be safe,
children.
okay? Be
Happy
safe.
Idul Adha, everyone.
Oh, happy Easter
Happy
too.
Idul Adha. Happy holidays, Bu Jenny. Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you.
Mina aidin wal
Thank you. Keep
faizin.
in touch. Keep in touch.
Keep in touch through the group. We will
Thank
end the
you.
Zoom
Yes.
meeting in 3, 2, 1.